Hey guys, it's Mr. Walker here again, and today we're going to kind of intro a little bit, how we can multiply using regrouping. We've already learned some various strategies on how we can multiply two-digit by two-digit numbers. We looked at the partial products method using the area model, we looked at using just the partial products method, and now we're moving into multiplying using regrouping. So I'm going to go through some of the steps today to kind of intro it a little bit, and talk a little bit about why the steps work the way that they do. So if I have a problem here, like 35 times 24, if I'm going to multiply using regrouping, what I'm essentially doing is I'm going to be multiplying this 4 times 35, and then I'm going to be multiplying this 2 by the number 35, okay? And then I'm going to get kind of like partial products from there, and then I'm going to add them together, okay? So let's see what that looks like. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to do 4 times 35 right off the bat. I'm going to do 4 times 5 first. Okay, and 4 times 5 is going to give me 20. Now I'm going to write that down here. I'm going to put my 0 here, and I'm going to carry my 2. And why is that? Well, 4 ones times 5 ones, that will give me 20 ones, right? So if I drew out 20 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? I have 20 ones. I can regroup these 20 ones instead of writing 20 right here. I can regroup these 20 ones into two tens. So I'm putting the two tens, right? 1, 10, and 2 tens, two groups of 10. I have regrouped my 21s into two tens, which I put up here in the tens place. Okay, that's why I'm doing that. My next step is that I'm going to do 4 times 3. Now it's not really just 4 times 3, it's 4 times 30. Okay, but we're going to do it as 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 2 more would be 13, 14. Okay, now why did that work out this way? Remember, 4 times 3 is 12, so I had 12 tens, okay, and then I also had these two other tens that I had made, right, when I had grouped my numbers before, so I had to add those in. So 12 tens plus 2 tens gave me 14 tens, okay? So what I know right now is that 4 times 35 gives me 140. So now I have to do my 2 times those same numbers, okay? So I've already used this guy. I'm going to cross him out. I'm going to cross him out so I don't accidentally use him again. Now my next step is to multiply this 2 by the number 35. Now this 2 isn't just a 2, it's a 20. So really, what I'm doing is 20 times 35. And 20 times 35 is going to give me 700, because 2 times 35 is 70, and then I added in my 0. So 700 is going to go here. And then I'm going to be able to add these numbers together. To get my final answer. Alright, so let's back up for a second. And we'll say, well, Mr. Walker, how come I can't just do 2 times 35 and move on, right? Go 2 times 5 is 10. I'll carry my 1 up here. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Done, right? Why can't I do that? Well, the reason we can't do that is because this 2 isn't worth a 2, it's worth 20. Remember, we did 20 times 35, which gave us an answer of 700. Well, what do you notice between the number 700 and 70? What are we missing? Right, we're missing the one extra 0 on this 70, right? Because we're multiplying by 20, so we're going to get 700, which is 10 times the value of 70. So what we can do with this digit that's in the tens place is we can kind of take into account that whatever our answer is, it's going to have a 0 at the bottom. Whether this is a 20 or a 30 or a 40 or a 50, it's always going to have that 0 at the end, right? This 0 right here is always going to come into play. So whatever answer we get here, we know we're going to have to add a 0 to the end of it. So now if I do 2 times 5, 2 times 5 is 10, carry my 1, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Since I already had that 0 in there as a placeholder, it's okay now to just do 2 times 5 and 2 times 3. And I will get the correct partial product down here. So now I can add these two numbers up. 0, 4, and 1 plus 7 is 8, and I will get my answer. Now that's a quick little down and dirty introduction today. We're going to practice with it some more this week, and then we're going to pick up again with it the week after Thanksgiving. So playing around with it today, get some practice with it. I hope you enjoy it, and please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Alright guys, thanks for watching.